Hey guys, it's Miss Brittany here. We're going to go over the new News2You article that is a big topic and actually more than the little short 3-page articles that we've been doing. So this one is talking about the Mulan movie. Let me get my pen going so we'll be all ready. So a Disney movie will come to theaters July 24th. So remember, we want to go through and we're going to circle some of the important vocab words that we feel like really make up this sentence and give us that information. We need to know what we're talking about and what we're reading about. So we're going to circle Disney. That's the company that's making the movie. We're going to circle a movie because that's what we're going to be talking about today. We're not talking about a song or a TV show. We're going to be talking about a movie. So we're going to circle the word come. We're going to circle theaters, because generally when a movie is first released, it is released in theaters before it can be released at home. Not always, but sometimes. We're going to circle July because that's the month the movie comes out, and then the 24th because that is the day that it comes out. So this new movie is Mulan. So we're going to circle movie because we've already circled that word. Then we're going to circle new, this, and Mulan. The setting of this movie is in China long ago. So we've already circled movie and this. We're going to circle those again. And we're going to circle the word setting, and that's going to be where the movie takes place. So like the movie Zootopia takes place in the town of Zootopia, for the most of the movie at least. You know, when you think about some of the other movies that you guys might watch, or like Lion King, you know, it's the Pride Lands where the majority of the movie is taking place. Trying to think of some of the other movies, you know, things like that, like The Little Mermaid, how it's either under the sea or at the castles where the majority of the time that movie's taking place. So we're going to circle China because that's the country that we're talking about here where it takes place. So it's not taking place in the United States, it's taking place in China. We're going to circle long ago, and that means that the movie's back in time. So instead of movies being set in our current time of 2020, this movie is going to be set back years or centuries ago. So the movie is about a young woman named Mulan. So we've already circled movie, so I'm going to circle that. And we want to circle about young woman named Mulan. So we know that she's not going to be a kid, and she's not a teenager. So this is, well, she could be a part teenager, you know, maybe an older teenager, like 17, 18 or so. But you know that she's also not going to be our parents' age or your parents' age and stuff. You know, she's going to probably be in her 20s. So that makes her a young woman. And then we want to make sure we circle Mulan because that's her name. So that's really important to know who we are talking about. Let me get her out my pen. So Mulan lives in China with her family. So we've already circled Mulan in China. So I'm going to circle those again. And we want to circle lives with her and family. Her family includes her dad, mom, and young sister. So her family have already been circled. So we're going to circle the two hers. Then we need to circle includes dad, mom, and young sister. And for some of you guys that watched the cartoon Mulan movie in the 90s, you would know that this already has some differences from that movie because she doesn't have any siblings. You know, she doesn't have a sister or a brother in the other movie. So already this movie is a little bit different than the cartoon one that you may have seen. So an evil army is attacking China. So we've already circled China, so I'm going to circle that. We're going to circle evil, army, and attacking because that's important to know, because sometimes an army could come into another country, but they're there to help them, like how we've helped other countries in World War I and World War II. But this one is telling us that they're evil, so it's a bad country, and they're attacking China. So they're definitely not there to help China out. So leaders in China ask families for help. We've already circled China and families. So we're going to circle those again. And then we want to circle leaders. So it's generally like people in charge, you know, how here in the United States, it could be our governor, it could be our president, maybe even just the mayor of our town or a police chief, those type of leaders. We're going to circle ask and help. Okay. We'll come down here to page 3. Get my pen. So the leaders ask each family for 1 soldier. So we're going to circle leaders, ask, and family, as we've already circled those words before. And then we're going to circle each, 1, and soldier. So if a family is coming around, they're not asking them to give up everyone that can fight. They're asking them to just give up one person to fight. Only men can be soldiers in China. And that, you know, used to be the same in the US for a while. But it's not that way anymore. So we are going to circle soldiers in China because we've already circled those words. And then we want to circle only and men. Mulan's dad was a soldier years ago. So we're going to circle Mulan because we've already circled that. We've already circled dad, soldier, and then we're going to circle years ago. He wants to be a soldier again. So we've already circled soldier again before, so I'm going to circle that one another time. We're going to circle he, because at this time we're talking about Mulan's dad, and he's a man, so we're going to use the word he. I'm going to circle once and again. But he is very sick. So we've already circled he. I'm going to circle that again. And then we want to circle very sick. Okay, we're going to read one more page. We're going to go down and read page 4. That's where I'll cut off this video, and then I'll make us another one reading some more of the article, because this is 19-20 pages, so we don't want to, you guys don't want to sit here for one giant minute, you know, or 20-30 minutes. Maybe take a break in between all of our videos and stuff. So let me grab my pen. Go up just a tiny bit. Mulan is scared. So we've already circled Mulan. I'm going to circle that, and we're going to circle scared. So that means, you know, she's feeling afraid. You know, when you guys maybe have, like, sometimes when the thunder and lightning happen, it can be scary, or if you watch a scary movie, those are the types of things that she might be feeling right now. She's not feeling happy, she's not excited, and she's not mad, but she's scared. She knows her dad is sick. So we've already circled she and her, dad, and sick. So then we also need to circle knows. Mulan decides she must be a soldier. So we've already circled Mulan, she, and soldier. So we're going to go through and we're going to circle decides, which means that she thought in her head, I'm going to go be the soldier instead of my dad. And we're going to circle must. Mulan must help protect China. So we're going to circle Mulan must help in China, because we've already circled those words before. And then we're going to circle protect. So it's, you know, helping to keep China safe. Then her dad can stay home. So we can circle then, or her and dad. And we're going to circle then, stay, and home. All right, guys, we got through a lot of work in 4 pages. We talked about a lot of stuff. You guys did really awesome. I'm going to pick up our next video on page 5 of this article.